Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be slightly different to what I would normally talk about. I generally focus on fashion and clothes, but today I wanted to talk to you about fake tan. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been on the search for a good fake tan for years. I've tried all of the different brands, I've tried so many different types, and I tend to find that I never actually go back and rebuy the same product because there's always something about it that's not quite right, whether it's the shade of the tan, the smell, the way that it maybe wears off, it might be streaky. There's always something that is not quite right. Now, I have been using Bali Body for over 2 years now, and it is definitely one of the best fake tans that I have used. So I'm gonna talk you through all the products, how they all work together, let you know my thoughts on them. It's a completely non-biased, honest review. I've purchased all of these products myself, so it's not an advertisement for Bali Body. I just want to share with you my experience on it because I do think it is one of the best tans out there. So I'm going to start off with the Bali Body tanning mousse. Now, I have got this one in ultra dark. Firstly, don't be put off by ultra dark. It's a really gorgeous deep brown. This one has a green undertone, so it gives kind of a really lovely deep olivey tan. There's no orangeness to it or anything like that. It's a really lightweight mousse and it's enriched with a lot of natural oils, so it feels really hydrating when you use it, and it just goes really flawlessly onto the skin. So you can either just put this one on for maybe 3 to 4 hours if you don't want the tan to be as dark. I do generally leave this one on for up to 8 hours. I either put it on at night before I go to bed, wake up and shower off in the morning, or I have actually put this one on in the morning, got dressed for work and just left it on all day. So it barely has any kind of smell. It doesn't transfer very much, especially once you've left it to dry. The transfer is minimal, and it's definitely doable to wear all day, and it just over the day it just develops into a really gorgeous, lovely colour. They've also recently brought out a deep violet, which again I think is a really lovely deep colour. I haven't tried that one yet, but it says it's maybe better for people with like a warm undertone, maybe a bit more of a medium complexion. I'm generally quite pale, which is why when I first saw that it was ultra dark, I was slightly worried, but it's honestly the most lovely colour. I always put it on using a tanning mitt and it just gives a really lovely streak-free colour. And if you are tanning on your own and you don't have anyone to help you do your back, these are amazing. You just put the tan on the mitt and then you just rub it on your back like this, and it just gets those hard to reach spots like the back of your shoulders, the middle of your back, even if you go lower like this on your lower back. It gives a really great coverage if you are struggling with getting your back on your own. Another accessory that I use to give a really flawless finish is this blending brush. So this is great for kind of getting into those hard to reach places, or even tanning like your hands. I feel like your hands can be some of the most difficult parts of the body to tan. You've got all your creases in your fingers and things, so if you just brush the blending brush gently over your fingers, not rubbing it in too hard, it can just give a really flawless coverage from like your arm to your hands. Same again with your feet. This is really good for your feet as well. So I would definitely recommend buying one of these. I think this one is $16.95 and the ultra dark tanning mousse is $28.95. It's quite expensive, but it does last a long time. A little bit goes a long way because it's quite a lightweight mousse. You don't need a lot of it. This tan just gives such a good coverage, such a good colour. It does have a guide colour, so it's quite easy to see, like if you have missed a bit or you are going to get a streak, you just kind of go over that area so you can always see where you're putting it. And again, don't be put off by the ultra dark because I found this to be the perfect colour. So a product that I use all the time. I actually use this product throughout the entire year. I don't necessarily use the tanning mousse in the winter, I only really use it in the summer. But this body milk is amazing. It's so lovely and moisturizing, hydrating, and it just gives the best color. Now, I have tried so many different tan moisturizers and none of them have lived up to this one. So it's quite a runny consistency, I guess, hence the name Body Milk, and it is just like a white creamy kind of colour, so you can't actually see where it's going. I think that's probably the only downside of this. There's no guide colour, but I always put it on with a tanning mitt, which I find generally gives a really flawless finish. The best thing about this one is if you use it combined with the tanning mousse, it extends your tan so nicely. So as this one fades off, this one picks up where this one is fading. The colour of this is medium dark. It's got 93% skincare ingredients, so not only does it give you such a good tan, you can really feel it's looking after your skin, it's doing good things for your skin, it's moisturising it, it's hydrating it. And it has hyaluronic acid, ceramides and vitamin C, so it's got loads of goodness in it as well. It just gives that really flawless extension to your tan. So we recently went on holiday, and the day before we left I did a full body of tanning mousse. Got a really amazing tan, looked probably more tanned before I went on holiday than I did when I came back, but that's generally how it is for me. The next day after we had got there and I'd had a shower, this is what I would use. So I would put this on probably every other day on holiday, and what I found was as the tan from the tanning mousse was maybe starting to fade, this was picking it up, so it kind of created that really flawless transition from the tanning mousse to this one. And also obviously my skin was naturally starting to tan anyway because I was in the sun. And you know, sometimes when you go on holiday and you go in the sea or you go in the pool and you end up with like patches on your tan, that did not happen once. So it was a completely flawless tan from the beginning of the holiday right to the end. Like I said, I also use this one throughout the entire year. I feel like it just gives a really lovely colour. In the winter especially, when you're just really pale, your skin is not getting any sunlight, this gives a really lovely fresh glow to your skin that I just absolutely love. And like I said, it's just full of really good ingredients. It's a really great moisturiser, and yet these two products together, such a good combination if you're looking for a flawless tan. So this I think is probably the very first product I ever bought from Bali Body. I love a tan face mist. So this again is ultra dark. Don't be put off by the name, it is not ultra dark, it just gives a really gorgeous glow. It's a really lovely light, it's like a micro mist, so when it goes on your skin you can barely feel it. It feels so nice. I generally use it every other day in my kind of skincare routine. I cleanse, I put my serums on, I put my moisturiser, and then I will put this one on top. And honestly, you will go to bed and your face will be maybe looking a bit pale, a bit tired. You'll wake up and you'll just have this gorgeous, natural looking, sun-kissed glow to your face, which I absolutely love. And again, a bit like with the body milk, I will use this all year round. It's not just for summer. I'm so conscious of the sun and the damage that it can do to your skin. I try as much as I can to keep my face out of the sun, and I feel like honestly with this there's no need to be putting my face in the sun. I feel like I can get a really good all over tan on my face. It's really flawless because it's a micro mist. It's not streaky at all. There's no need to even use a mitt or anything because you just spritz it onto your face and it just gives a really even coverage. So would definitely recommend this one as well if you're looking for a tanning mist. Also, while we're just talking about the face, I just wanted to share with you a couple of products that I did use on holiday, which really kept my face in such good condition. It kept it from burning. It's not Bali Body, it's just a Garnier hyaluronic acid hydrating fluid, but it's a factor 50. So I would put this underneath my makeup every day that I went out in the sun, and I did not even come close to burning once, and where I was, the sun was very, very strong. So I was really impressed with this product, and I am going to continue to use it. Now we're back in the UK, I think we're having this amazing weather this summer. There's so much sun around. So I'm going to start adding this into my routine and just using it as a daily product, because that's something that I feel like I haven't been very good at. I'm really good at protecting my face and like my skin on holiday with sun cream, but I don't tend to do it so much in the UK. However, we have been having a really gorgeous hot summer. There's been a lot of sun around, and I just feel like this is going to give me protection. Even on a cloudy day, I know that the UV rays can still penetrate and affect your skin, and I'm really trying to prevent kind of aging and drying out my skin, wrinkles. And the thing that I loved about this is it goes perfectly under your makeup, so it doesn't give you like a really shiny face or anything. You wouldn't even know that you were wearing it. It's just a really great product, and you only need a tiny bit. I know it's only a small bottle, but you only need a tiny bit, so I feel like it's going to last a long time. And then for when I was out and about and I just needed to like refresh my face with an SPF, I got this one. It's also a factor 50, and it's just a really light mist sun cream, so you can just spray it over your makeup. Again, it doesn't leave you with that kind of really heavy shine that a lot of sun creams do. It just mattifies your face, it refreshes your face, and then it also tops up your SPF protection. So these two products I would definitely recommend, and I bought them for my holiday, but I'm going to keep using them even now we're back in the UK. Okay, so back to Bali Body, and I wanted to show you this. This is an instant tan cream. So this is kind of like just a quick top up if you're going out for the evening and you hadn't self-tanned, or you were waiting for your tan to develop. This is perfect for that. It gives amazing coverage. It's a really lovely colour. I would always put it on with the blurring body brush. If I show you quickly, you can see the colour. I'll just put a little bit on my arm and I will show you. Let me rub it in with the body brush. So as you can see, it's quite a deep colour. It's really lovely. It gives a really gorgeous deep glow, and once it is dry, it's a minimal transfer, so it does hardly transfer onto clothes. Again, it's perfect for just like an evening or a quick top up. You know, sometimes you're like maybe wearing like cut off jeans and you just need like a little bit of colour on your ankles, that kind of thing. That is what this is perfect for. So it's not the best comparison, but that is just a really quick, I've done this arm, I haven't done this arm, so you can see it just gives a really instant coverage, and it also blurs out any kind of bruises or if you've got any imperfections you want to cover. It's really great as well. I don't know about you guys, but I find that my legs take so much longer to tan than the rest of my body, so quite often I will use this one on holiday if I'm going out in the evening and got like some shorts on or anything like that. The only thing I would say is you do have to be careful if maybe you're going in the pool on holiday or the sea, because this will wash off. As far as like a quick instant tan top up, this gives really good colour. Another way that I have used this one is when I've come back from holiday and maybe my face is a little bit darker than it normally would be. I don't bother changing my foundation. I just put a little bit of this one on the back of my hand, and then I add my foundation to it and I mix them together, and it just gives that nice tanned glow that you have sometimes when you've come back off holiday without you having to maybe like repurchase a whole new foundation colour. So all together, these products I absolutely love. they will create a flawless tanning experience. A lot of them you can use all year round. Like I said, especially these two, I will use them all winter, and these ones are perfect for a deeper, darker tan in the summer, and the Body Milk works so well together with the tanning mousse. I know that I'll be using these products for a long time because it has taken me so many years to find such a good tan. If you're unsure about anything or have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Next week I will be back to doing my normal videos. I've just done a huge Zara order which I'm very excited to show you, so please stay tuned for that one. But in the meantime guys, I hope you have a really great week and I will see you soon for another video.